about the train that's going to be opening and what things are looking like out on the hill. We've got one more week at Vail, and it sounds like we'll have some snow in the forecast for their closing week. So all that, some youth activities, a Let's Sing Taylor Swift sing-along concert at the Valar, all that and more on Vail Valley Live, which starts right now. Good morning, everyone. I'm Trisha Swenson with Vail Valley Live, coming to you on this Friday morning, April 12th from Beaver Creek. It is their closing weekend, and let me tell you, it is looking good. We've got plenty of coverage, a 65-inch mid-mountain base for closing weekend, so ain't nothing wrong with that. So get out and enjoy it. And we'll be giving you ideas on where you can go, what terrain is open, and we're going to let you know what's happening over at Vail because they've closed a lot of their terrain as well. But we have many more things to share with you, including what's happening at the Valar Performing Arts Center. They have one more concert going on Friday night, and then we'll kind of shut it down for the off season. And then we've got a robust summer season coming your way. So we'll give you some details on that as well. And we'll let you know about a cool place to go see some art. If you haven't heard of David Yarrow, wow, he's a very famous, world-renowned photographer, and he took some really cool photos locally at the Mention Saloon, as well as the Lodge at Vail. We've got buffaloes, we've got wolves, we have supermodels. So we'll let you know all about that. And we're going to be checking in with Ty Diaz as well. He's going to join us. This is our last show, last weekend edition for the 2024 season. So we'll be saying goodbye to you with one of our other hosts, Ty Diaz. But right now, let's take a look at the weather because we're going to have a beautiful, sunny, and very warm spring-like weekend. Great spring conditions for you. A slight chance of showers, maybe rain, maybe even a little tiny bit of snow on your Friday night. But then as we go into the weekend, plenty of sunshine, clear skies, Saturday night into Sunday, and a very nice closing day for Sunday. But as we approach next week, we could see some snow throughout the week, giving us maybe a few more powder days up on Vail Mountain. Temperature-wise, we're going to be pretty warm throughout the weekend, so I would dress in layers. If you're going to come out right away at 8:30 when the lifts open, you'll want a little bit of an insulating layer, but by the afternoon, you'll probably be shedding that. So either bring a backpack or you can take advantage of some of the lockers that are located at the base of the mountains and up on the hill. And then make sure you got a good spring racks, a good spring structure on your base for these changing conditions. And if you want to have another cup of coffee or a chai tea, yeah, let it soften up a little bit and follow the sun. Go on the eastern facing slopes first. Rose Bowl today would be a good choice for you once it softens up. But that weather was brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, elevated savings. And one thing new at the outlets at Silverthorne this season is the sports buffet. And they are doing an open house on Friday, April 12th. And it's going to be from 3 until 6 p.m. today. And they're going to have free golf and sports simulators, demos, giveaways, ribbon cutting, and so much more. So check this out. It is called the Sports Buffet Open House, and this is part of the outlets at Silverthorne. So if you want to try that golf simulator, it is the Masters weekend down in Georgia. You can get out there, maybe even have that course be on the background. They can simulate a lot of different courses on the golf simulator. But when we come back, we're going to talk about fun things happening around the valley. We're going to check in with Ty Diaz. So stick with us on Vail Valley Live.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I have the most exciting news. We have an amazing new store that opened. It's called the Sports Buffet. Nothing like it anywhere. Follow me.
Hi, welcome to the Sports Buffet.
How are you?
Great.
Good.
How are you doing today, Peggy?
Good. Nice to see you.
Good to see you. Is this the Fashion Forward Friends?
Wow, it certainly is. We're so excited to be here at the Sports Buffet.
Awesome, and there's 6 of you total today, right?
Yes, there are.
Has everybody filled out their waivers?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I just want to make sure everyone is introduced to you, Meredith and Mike, the owners, and Felicity is our beautiful
Manager.
So,
Extraordinaire.
oh my God, absolutely.
Hi, gang. Hi, gang. Welcome.
Welcome to the Sports Buffet. Hope you enjoy yourself. It's going to be a lot of fun for you guys.
Thank you. Okay, are we ready to play? Let's go. So come on in. We're all set to have fun here at the Sports Buffet. Simulators, table area, all the equipment you'll need for the games, there's all over there.
Meredith, I am so excited about the Sports Buffet. I have never seen anything like it. I've got to ask you some questions.
Absolutely, Peggy, go right ahead.
Well, first of all, what is the Sports Buffet? How did you come up with this?
What it is 5 multi-sports high-definition simulators that does primarily golf. The golf graphics and tracking is the best. We've also got 15 other sports and games that people can partake in. So it's really an all-around great place to come to pass some time and have some fun.
Wow, so what I was seeing on your website is everything from golf and soccer,
Hockey, lacrosse, baseball, shooting, archery, and then we've got games. We've got golf games, we've also got horseshoes and cornhole and bowling. Yeah, we've got a full buffet of things to do.
So everything but the food, the full buffet.
Exactly.
Because
Yep.
as I understand it, you invite your guests to come here and bring whatever food they like with them.
Whatever food, exactly. They can bring it in, they can have it delivered. Beverages, we rent you your own private room to have fun in.
And may I ask, what is the cost of that room?
Each room, we do rent you the room, like I just said. Each room holds up to 6 people. So the rental rate of $70 an hour applies to all the way up to 6 people. So if you want to come in and practice your baseball swing for an hour, if you can if you can hit a ball for an hour, you'll get a really good workout, $70. If you come in with your family and your friends just to have fun and split the cost, $70.
Wow.
You're welcome to rent up to 3 simulators just online. Boom.
Oh my goodness.
So if you have 20 people coming, go ahead, just book them all. We rent it by the half-hour or hour increments. We've had some fun birthday parties. We've had some fun bachelor parties.
Oh, wow, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Big family vacations.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. I just would call, make a reservation.
Yep, call or go online.
Okay.
And
we're,
both are pretty easy.
okay.
At www.thesportsbuffet.com. We have 5.
5 rooms with these amazing simulators in them.
Yep.
Which, oh my God, I feel like I'm there. I even heard the birds chirping.
Yup, and the
at Pebble
waves.
Beach, and I'm just like,
Crowds cheering.
I've never seen anything like this. Tell me, I mean, golf is such a precise game, and people are so into it.
The swing.
And the swing, and the recap,
tricky,
and the
right.
scoring. What is the trackability? How does that work?
You know, I'm gonna ask my husband Mike to fill you in on that. Hey Mike, can you fill Peggy in on the whole clubhouse thing?
Yeah, one of the nice features that we really enjoy here for the more serious golfer is our clubhouse feature. It's the sportsbuffet.hdgolf.com. And once you get into that clubhouse feature, you can access all of your round data, your practice data, gear comparison, and a lot of the data for the more serious golfers. So it's a really nice feature. You can access it from any HD simulator in the world, or it just shoots right to your own email, so you can go home and really see what you did. So this facility really fits anybody who's a super serious golfer all the way to somebody who just really wants to come in and have fun with their kid with a baseball bat.
So, Mike, if I'm hearing you right, I can play my game of golf, and I can enjoy my food here with my family and friends, but I could go back home in a couple hours and if I wanted to check in with the clubhouse and check on my scores and tracking, and
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to be here?
No, we really designed this to be a really functioning fundamental workshop for the serious athlete, the amateur athlete, people that just want to enjoy something in the community that's not a bar and a restaurant. It's a much more fully immersive experience for the simulator or the athlete that's working on his thing, or you can bring a pizza if you want, but we're more about the activity than the food.
Okay, I love that. So let me ask you this. The Timberline Craft Kitchen is a couple stores down, and the owner, Tanisha, had said that she would be happy to bring the food here if people ordered it in advance. That would be okay with you?
Absolutely, that'd be great. We really designed this so we're also supporting our local other businesses in our community.
Our neighbors.
Yeah, we just want to be here for somebody that wants to work on whatever they want to work on or have fun, but you can really bring some other stuff in. We're part of the team in the neighborhood and your full experience in the county.
Wow, Meredith, Mike, I am so impressed. I'm so thankful that you invited us here today. I can't thank you enough. It is absolutely well worth the wait, the drive, whatever. I would get in here. If you've never seen anything like it, you won't be disappointed.
Well,
Thank you
thanks,
so
Peggy.
much.
Oh, our pleasure. Our
So
pleasure.
viewers, again, they need to.
You can make your reservation online at www.thesportsbuffet.com or call 970-760-3030, and we'll be happy to get you in here.
So from the Sports Buffet, we're signing off. Can't wait. Wow.
All right, welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm welcoming Ty Diaz to the stage this morning, and thank you. Ty greeted me with a chai tea, a chai from Ty.
Okay, there's a play of my name with a nice warm beverage in the morning. Well, if it works. I like the idea. Cheers to you. All these years of me knowing that you like some kind of tea, and I got it right.
I know, you got it right.
Cheers to you,
So
Trisha.
thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes, so you got this from just Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea, just down the escalators here at Vail. And I said, hey, Ty, come on the show and let's talk a little bit about Beaver Creek because it's the closing weekend. I know that this is kind of your mountain. This is usually where you go.
Oh man, so basically the way this works, I live so close to the Westin, like many of us, that our access point for mountain-ready people during the season, head right to the Westin, get on the gondola. Next thing you know, you're at the landing. Landing brings you to Chair 15. 15 brings you to Basher Gulch and Arrowhead. And you're not, with ski school and on the teaching part of the mountain, but you are on mountain. So yeah, this became that best kept secret home.
I know. And you know what? We do need to remind you that we have closed some things down, including the gondola out of the Westin and the landing lifts, Arrowhead, Basher Gulch, and pretty much the western hillside of Larkspur and Strawberry Park. Now, Tier 9, Birds of Prey, that is still open, and Talon's Restaurant is open down below. We got Spruce Saddle, and then everything to the east of that, including Rose Bowl and Cinch Express, Red Buffalo, those are all open, and we still have a 65-inch base.
This mountain is in great condition for the point of the season that we're calling it this weekend, the end of the season for Beaver Creek. And I mean, it's quality out there.
Yeah.
Amazing job to those who put the snow on the mountain, the snowmaking, the grooming, everything that went into it, all of the operations and how it's holding up. Even this morning, we're starting out nice and warm and sunny, but right here at the base, beautiful corduroy all the way to the heated sidewalks. You're going to find quality out here. You're going to love these conditions as we wrap things up here in Beaver Creek.
And you know what? If you're going to be grabbing a beer on the mountain, we got a hot tip for you, because up at Beaver Creek, so all of the Kona brewing that is going to be, Kona beer, the Big Wave, $5 from each can of beer is going to be donated throughout the weekend to conservation nonprofits throughout the area, throughout our region, throughout our community, giving back. So you know what? You want a beer? You might as well order a Kona.
Now, if I'm right about this, Kona reminds me of maybe a Hawaiian theme. So maybe with the warm, sunny weekend and today, break out a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
And maybe they have those Hawaiian leis, and you can just kind of just decorate yourself and be out on the mountain and something like that. And just kind of carry that theme on over, and all for a great cause.
Yeah, yep. So Kona Beer. So ask for it by name at the different restaurants that will be open for you this weekend. And then the Villar Performing Arts Center, what a season they've had. Oh, just great singers, comedy, children's performances, magic, all that stuff. Well, we're bringing it to an end. It's closing Friday night, April 12th. We have Let's Sing Taylor. And it's the music of Taylor Swift. Basically, they play it note for note, song for song. The lead, she dresses up like Taylor, all the different outfits. And this is coming to the Villar, so you don't have to spend thousands and travel to the big cities. You can get the next best thing.
This is a live band experience, as you can see, and it's electrifying. And I can imagine the Taylor Swifties being in that crowd, just ready to go and sing along. I hope that the lead singer can be heard at all.
I know.
It's been a busy week, though, performance-wise, over at the Villar. I mean, we kicked off Toto on Tuesday, and then 2 days later, there was something else at the Villar.
Oh, yeah. The Neighbor, that was the band that played on Thursday night. And you know what? They've been announcing bands and comedy. They've got it all up on their schedule already, VillarPAC.org. So get your tickets. I know that Clint Black, Killing Time.
Oh, wow.
He's going to be doing the 35th anniversary of that famous song. And Colin Yost, a little comedy for you. And just really cool. So check that out at VillarPAC.org. And then, Ty,
yes,
what are you looking forward to this summer?
Well, let's see. More Beaver Creek, of course.
Yeah.
I want to get more hiking in than I did last year. Of course, enjoying the dining and all the events that happens on the plaza, just kicking off summer. Oktoberfest as well in September. And I mean, it's just a great place for family and friends to comfortably gather, and everything you need is right here in Beaver Creek. And these views.
Yeah, and these great views. It's going to be green in probably 2 months from now. End of May is when we really see things pop. Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. We're looking forward to that coming back. That'll be down by the plaza. And then all the great shops that are here and galleries. You know, we've got kind of Gallery Row right off of the ice skating rink. And Ty,
yes,
C. Anthony Galleries, like their sister gallery, Relevant Gallery, which is over in Vail.
Yeah.
Below La Bottega, across from Sunnow.
That's the new one, isn't it?
Yes, that's the new one. Well, guess what? They've got this great artist. Well, he's a photographer artist, not a painter or anything like that. David Yarrow is his name.
Oh.
And he took some amazing photos at the Minturn Saloon.
Oh, wow.
Iconic location.
These are things to see and to capture a historical location like that. I would love to see his work.
All right, well, we're gonna take you there right now. Do Relevant Galleries with David Yarrow. Here's more.
We're at Relevant Galleries in Vail with David Yarrow, the world-renowned photographer who's here for a big show. We're showing a lot of your works, especially the debut of the ones that are right here in Eagle County. So great to have you in the Vail Valley.
It's always good to be back here. We've got a lot of friends here. And, it seems a lot of people from Texas, and we're in Texas quite a lot. So we run into the same people, whether it's Dallas or Vail, but beautiful weather. Lucky to come in 2 days before the storm.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful now. It's like spring.
Oh, it is. Definitely spring has sprung. But I love this. Now, this looks like it was taken when it was pretty cold. This is the newest edition of some of your photography. And this is Minturn. We've got Vail. So tell us about this local connection that we have going on.
Well, we kind of like to photograph in places where we have got galleries because I think it resonates more if it's something that they can relate to.
Yeah.
I don't know whether my pictures of elephants in Africa have got much purpose in Vail.
But I do love those too.
I think it's a classic old saloon. It's been refurbed. Yeah. And we thought about what we were going to do. We knew that it was going to be a sunny day and a cold day, so I knew my timing. Alexander Ambrosio's world-class model, and I like doing retro stuff, hence the K2 skis. So you have a kind of 1970s style to it. Mm-hmm. This guy in the back here is, he was DiCaprio's bad guy in Killer of the Flower Moon.
Oh, wow.
So before Scorsese started using him, he was about $500 a day as an extra. Oh. Now he's $5,000.
Okay.
So a little bit more expensive.
Yeah. How much for the bison?
The bison and I have a cash relationship.
Okay. I'm sure.
We avoid tax.
Okay. Yeah, perfectly.
He's in Yellowstone. That's the bison that she's in Yellowstone.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, a star-studded cast
Yeah,
right
exactly.
here in this one. And I love it that, you know, people might think, oh, this is Photoshop. But you know what? I mean, we've got the shadow here. We've got the breath. Like, these are live action photos.
That's why so few of them actually work.
Yeah.
Because you never work with animals or children.
Okay.
But certainly don't work with animals because quite often it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And our pictures in the wild, like whether it be the bears or the bulls over in Spain or the bison here, they're low percentage shots.
Okay.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and that's why it's so special when you do get them and the stories behind it. I was reading about this one, you know, 18 inches of new snow. You really have to depend on the weather a lot
We're
too.
snow chasers, yeah. We follow the snow around. And if I had my cameras here, or if I was intending to shoot yesterday morning at about 9 o'clock, when the denouement of the snowstorm.
Yeah.
But we're very, very weather focused, yeah.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, and then besides the Minton Saloon, which was so neat, you bring the bison inside too. But then you did the lodge at Vail. So that's kind of a nice iconic place too that has a retro look.
I think it has, it's part of Vail history.
Yeah.
Whilst Vail history is shorter than some ski resorts, I believe the lodge at Vail was one of the formative hotels here.
Yeah.
So we worked with the management team. They were delighted that we could go and do something, and we tried to tart it up as much as it could look like 1970 and brought in the right car.
Yeah. Oh, the cars.
So it was fun.
Okay.
There's a lot of history to explore here, and I think Colorado we have about 7 or 8 galleries in Colorado, but I think we take more pictures in Colorado than just about any other U.S. state because they have these wonderful box canyons and the old mining towns. So there's a treasure trove of stories for a storyteller.
Well, it's great. You know, you work with the models and the athletes, of course, you know, Tom Brady, but then Michaela Schifrin. Yeah. So that was great that you were able to capture her too.
Yeah, she's a local girl, isn't she? And I must admit, we've photographed a lot of sports stars around the world over the last 18 months. And I thought she was exceptional. She's so down to earth, lovely natured. Her boyfriend, Alex, so we photographed them in Norway. And of course, this year, sadly, they both had bad accidents, but very close to one another, time-wise, not location-wise. And his was worse than hers, and it was so good to see she winning.
She's back. I know. That's great.
She's a force of nature.
Okay. Well, what's neat? What's next? Where else do you
I'm
want
going
to
to try and get some sleep because I had too many drinks last night in one of the dodgy bars in Vail. I think it's called the George. Tequila and altitude don't go well together.
Okay. All right.
Struggling a little bit this morning.
Okay.
So after this, where do we go? We go to show in Beaver Creek tomorrow.
Okay.
And then we go to Kansas. But I've done, it's the 15th of March, and I've done 13 countries so far this year.
Wow.
So I think we're due a little bit of a rest.
You're going to need more pages in the passport.
Yeah. I need a few passports.
Okay, awesome. Well, David, thanks so much for your time. And it's great to have your work and great to have you photographing in Vail.
This gallery is exceptional.
Yeah.
It's very proud. I think it's as strong a gallery as we have now in America. They've done a great job.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. All right. Thanks so much.
We believe in the power of a live performance. We believe in making memories together. Join us as we celebrate making moments that last a lifetime. Bringing concerts, comedy, Broadway, classical, dance, and family entertainment in the heart of the Rocky Mountains in Beaver Creek Village. View the full lineup and get tickets today at villarpac.org.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you from Beaver Creek on this beautiful Friday morning, Friday, April 12th. It is closing weekend on Beaver Creek Mountain. Vail closes next week, and we got a few people in line just waiting for the 8:30 start. Pretty balmy for your Friday morning. I don't think we're going to have too much hard pack, so I think you can get out and chase the groomers today and then let the sun warm things up. Make sure you got some good wax and you'll be good to go. Hey, want to take a quick look at what's going on in the Vail Daily? VailDaily.com is a wonderful source for you to figure out what's happening, kind of our local news, some of the angles, some of the approaches, some of the attitudes. And we've got a chock full of news and sports and entertainment today. So check it out. Find out what's going on for the weekend with the weekend picks and what's going on with prep sports. A lot of track going on right now, and some soccer for the ladies. And then also just what's happening with new apartments going up, moving on in. And one thing you won't want to miss is Sean Naylor's On the Hill report. So Sean Naylor got a chance to hop into the Sunshine Kids Foundation class. So these kids have been here all week. They're suffering with cancer, but that's not holding them back. They're getting on the hill with the instructors from Beaver Creek. We saw one of the instructors earlier. He was all dressed up, and he said it's costume day. It's the final day with the Sunshine Kids. So let's take a look at what this organization is all about and the fun that they're having on Beaver Creek this week.
Good morning, everyone. This is Sean Naylor with the Vail Daily, and welcome to On the Hill. So today's episode is very special because I am with the Sunshine Kids Foundation Executive Director Jennifer Whistler. And how are you doing today?
I am good. I'm good. Thank you so much, Sean, for having us. The Sunshine Kids Winter Games started back in 1982, bringing teenagers with cancer together to not only learn how to ski and conquer a mountain, but also form bonds with other kids their same age facing similar battles with childhood cancer. You know, the kids, some of these kids think it's something that they could never do. And then with a little encouragement and some expert training, they have the opportunity to conquer something new, and all the while meeting new friends and new bonds that really strengthen their battle moving forward to fight childhood cancer.
It's been amazing. We've had a really fun time. I appreciate you, Anthony. Have fun on this trip, and I'm going to take a lap down with you guys. Yeah.
It's honestly amazing. So I work in the pediatric ICU, so all my kids are really sick and would have never been able to do these sort of activities. I see them at their sickest. Okay. So to see the kids go through and hear about these kids going through some of the things that I help them get through, but then they're able to get better and do activities like this and live full lives is a part of the oncology world that I don't get to see as an ICU nurse, and so it's extremely special. I'm loving it. It's really awesome.
I mean, my guy is actually, he's got another year and a half of treatments. He has leukemia, you know, and it's going to be, well, he's got a fight ahead of him. And anything you can do to just get their minds off of that for a little while and get them out here and have fun and smile and laugh and play, it's amazing. And as I said, I feel so fortunate that I can be able to do that and be here with them.
All right, I'm going to leave you all with a little bit of an official snow report here in Beaver Creek. We did get an inch of fresh this morning. However, that looks like to be the rest of it for the season. So get up out here, have fun. Beaver Creek closes this Sunday, April 14th. It's been a great season with y'all. I want to thank you all for watching me on the hill. We'll see you next season, and we might even be out here for the summer for some fun stuff too. This is Sean Naylor signing off for winter 2004. We'll see you next time.
Oh, thanks, Sean, for that wonderful report. And I actually just saw the kids, the Sunshine Kids, going off getting into ski school, and they'll be heading up the mountains soon. But great story, and you can watch those on the hills on vaildaily.com. But really want to give you your last look at the weather, brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail. This Weather and Mountain Report is going to kind of set you up for the weekend. This is the weekend edition of Vail Valley Live, and we're going to have abundant sunshine pretty much all throughout the weekend. A slight chance of some clouds coming in on your Friday night, but then we're going to have sunshine and warm temperature, especially at the base. Definitely layer up. I don't think you're going to need the huge puffy jacket, maybe just in the morning, but then put that in the backpack for the afternoon. You might even see shorts, bikinis, who knows what's going to be out there, and a lot of costumes because it is closing weekend at Beaver Creek. Just a reminder, Tier 9, Birdsburg Express, and everything to the east of that, which is Centennial, Tiers 5 and 8 and 4 and 1 over here, those are all open. But Bachelor Gulch, Arrowhead, Larkspur Bowl, Strawberry Park, that is all closed, including the landing and the gondola from the west end. Over at Vail Mountain, they've already closed a few things down too. Blue Sky Basin, China Bowl, Siberia Bowl, Outer and Inner Mongolia Bowls, those are all closed. But Sun Up and Sundown Bowl, still open, accessed by Chair 5. Game Creek Bowl is still open, and then a majority of the front side is open for you as well. It's still such good conditions, such great coverage out here. We're at a 65-inch mid-mountain base at the Beeve and 62 over at Vail. So not too shabby for the middle of April. And then Vail will be closing next weekend on April 21st. But thank you so much for watching this season of Vail Valley Live. And this is going to be our last show for the season. So we appreciate you. We enjoy your viewership and your friendship so much. Thank you very much for being a part of our community. We'll see you next time.